I am very late and I barely made it here. Let's get into it.
Get busy in here.
What is that about?
Get busy in here. Get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back with another BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. For some reason, my computer is acting weird. I'm gonna be able to do this video. My God, I have notes and stuff up, and they're not even showing. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, y'all. For those who are new here, BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting is where you all work for me, and I talk about hot topics, gossip, and news that I think is interesting. And if you feel like you have something interesting, you can always share with me at BusyBlu, no space, no E, on Instagram and on Twitter. The way that you get credit for today's morning meeting is that you say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Director Busy, whenever you're watching this, wherever you are watching this from. Please put those in the comments now, and then I will take attendance. Okay, now we finally got it. Good morning. I'll take a crack at it. What's up, Purple London? Hello, Universal Goddess. Come on, Universal Goddess. Hey, Jenny B. Intergalactic Defender. Hey, Jay. Hey, Cree. Hey, Tamika. So, what's for breakfast this morning? We do have eggs, bacon, grits, sausage, because it's a Friday and it's Howard's homecoming. So, we do have a personal chef who is going to be making omelets. 1 omelet per person. Please don't get, too greedy. 1 omelet per person. Now, I know a lot of y'all were very concerned that this morning we had to usher out a couple of children. But there was a serious thing that happened, and we're going to be changing protocol about how we work with the kids, okay? I'm just going to show y'all this, and I'm going to let y'all know what our new protocol is, okay? This was in the children's unit. For those who drop off your children, I'm very sorry that this is going on. We will get this handled. What's up, Lee? What's up, Angel? Hey, Jay. We will get this handled. So let's just look at it.
Oh, your glasses? And a headband? Okay, and what you got in yours? Chloe. Chloe. What's in your purse? Glasses and a gun? Oh, okay.
So we are now starting next week. We will be scanning all of the children because we want to make sure that they're not bringing pupils into the building. Now, we're not going to say whose child this is, but just know that they have been put on probation for bringing their children into the company with pum-pums. Okay? With pum-pums. We do not allow that here, so we will be scanning all of the children when they come in here. We'll be doing pat downs, and we'll be doing random searches of their lockers, their purses, and everything else. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know this is what we got going on for the children. I am so late, so we about to go straight into the next thing. Again, here at BusyBlu and Associates Morning Meeting, we do not take you to vote for. We want to make sure that you utilize your right to vote. I don't care who you vote for. I just want to make sure that you do vote. Again, during this topic section, I do not talk. I just share videos that I feel like are important for you all to watch or to see. And then you make your decisions based off that. Early voting has already started in so many different areas. Please make sure that you have a voting plan. We're going to put some voting information into the chat so you can realize or understand if you're registered, where you're registered, and how you vote. That being said, I'm going to show the first video that I thought was interesting to me. And again, I don't talk during this segment. So if you're like, what's going on with my phone? I'm not talking. All right. First video up.
Pop quiz. And the answer is either Biden Harris or Donald Trump. Who gave you the largest stimulus checks? Who sent out the most stimulus payments in one round? Who increased the child tax credit? Who increased the earned income tax credit? That answer is Biden Harris. So I've heard a whole lot about Trump gave us stimulus and that's why he's got my vote. So let me set the record straight on the math. The largest round of stimulus payments actually came from Biden Harris, the Democrats in Congress. There were 0 Republican votes for the largest stimulus payments in the amount of $401.5 billion. 167 million stimulus checks were sent out. The American Rescue Plan, uniquely, meaning this did not also happen under the Trump administration with the Democrats in control of Congress, increased the earned income tax credit and it increased the child tax credit. In one payment from the Biden-Harris administration, you got 98% of what you received in 2 individual payments over the course of 7 months while Trump was president and the Democrats controlled Congress. In addition to what they did around the stimulus checks, they paused student loans through September 2023 with no penalties until September 2024. They increased homelessness assistance by billions of dollars. They increased SNAP benefits, TANF, WIC. They also had billions of dollars for rental assistance, for homeowner assistance, for unemployment insurance. And so Kamala Harris gave y'all bigger stimmies than Donald Trump did.
Looking at myself, that's the only thing that I want to show you politics wise. Go out and vote. I don't care who you vote for. I just want to make sure that you utilize your right to vote. That's all I got here. Next story up. I am very, I'm not going to talk about those white people. And that was Kim Zolciak and her husband because I got other things to do. So I am very frustrated about what is going on with Shits and Gigs. So if those who don't know, they are a Black podcast who I thought that they were so great. They're really good friends. They have no problem showing their femininity, and then just communicating and laughing and having fun on the internet. What I am starting to realize, though, is that they're just very problematic and then also anti-Black, which is very frustrating to me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I ain't know nothing about what was going on now, but now I just saw a new segment that somebody talked about, and I'm thinking, y'all sound dumb. And I'm so upset that I ever followed them. Let's just watch this video, y'all.
I genuinely thought I was done talking about James and Fuhad. Like, they kikied with a racist, sexist white dude because they care more about chasing the bag than they care about their own audience. Cool. They're not like us. Lesson learned. But then I saw Travis J., the creator and an actor in Supercell, talking about them, and that anger and disgust just came bubbling back. For those of you who don't know, Supercell is a superhero show set in London that deals with issues of classism, racism, misogyny, and how those things interplay together in a way that makes life harder for Black people. Like, think Heroes, but with an important message about what Black people have to do to get by in a society that's designed for white people.
Also, very amazing show. Me and Taylor Bay watched it. I need to do a rewatch. But it's a really, really, really good show. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's so amazing. Love it down. Okay.
And this is what its creator had to say about James and Fuhad.
The first video I see from these guys where I thought, oh, that's strange, was when I was talking about Supercell.
He's only heard good reviews from Black people.
We gas things.
Yeah, we gas. I mean, you know how Black people gas things out. He goes, until I hear from other people outside the culture, then I'll check it out.
And so I had to go.
First of all, just off of that, is that not wild? Is that not wild that this show about superheroes facing adversity and what it takes to be a Black person in London or in the UK, and how we now finally get to see dark-skinned Black people on our screen and telling their stories in a way that people are being mistreated or mishandled, isn't it something that I think Black people would love? Like, finally our stories are being told. It's so good. This show is so good. They're putting it out there to the people. Isn't that a good thing? You know how we like the type of music we like the type of rap we like the type of R&B we like the type of rhythm and blues we like this is what we do. And then we boast it up and make sure that every Black person, you have to see this. Isn't that a good thing? I think what bothers me is that they want the approval of whites and others. And that's just nasty work to me. That's nasty work to me because a lot of white people, especially those who are in the position of oppressing people of color, they're not going to like this show. You want to know why? Because then it highlights what they do negatively. I'm going to let him finish it.
See if it was really as bad in that. And yeah, it was.
I don't want this to come across the wrong way.
Preach.
It's also very London. It's very London Black culture specific. When something like this happens, where a local South London guy has made something, the culture like to gas it up a bit, which is fair. So for the first few months, I kind of just wait until we get the real reviews. Because anyone who's told me to watch it has been...
I gotta wait until we get the real reviews. I have to wait until we get the real reviews because the only people who are backing it up and who are hyping it are black people. So I gotta wait for the real reviews. The black people don't have experiences; they can't give a review. Y'all wild. Let me finish. I'm gonna finish playing it. Busy, shut up and let the video play. This made me so heated.
My race folk.
Okay.
So I'm not saying I expect it to be bad. The concept looks sick. But anyone who's gassing it has an unfortunate, potentially subconscious bias, in my opinion.
Fair.
That everyone who's told me to watch it has been from London and has been black. And this is coincidentally created by a black South London guy. So I was just gonna wait until the Indians and the whites and the East Asians had a chance to see it for themselves, and then see if they liked it. Then I was gonna be like, all right, cool, it's good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
The nation loves it. Hold my hands up.
Yeah.
I had the same thoughts as you.
Let me make this personal for a second. I was born in Darlington in the northeast of England, so near Newcastle. I then moved to Swansea, Dundee in Scotland. I then spent most of my childhood in this town in the south of Birmingham called Bromsgrove, very white area. So I'm not as connected to the culture as I would like to be. But I have 400,000 followers on Twitter. I was on Sky News last week. I was on the BBC 2 days ago. So I have a platform that is rarely afforded to ethnic minority people in Western countries. And that platform doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the people who put me here, people who share my values. So in a country where Black people literally have to work 80% harder to achieve the same thing as white people, any Black person with a platform has a responsibility to at least try to shift the balance of things for Black people in this country. Because one of my favorite things about this app is that it's given visibility to Black nerds, especially superhero nerds, rather than us just being seen through the stereotypical narratives that you get with a white-dominated mainstream media. Because as Aisha pointed out,
it's no longer outsiders defining us through their assumptions and prejudices. It's us defining who we are as we so choose.
So for James to say that he's not even willing to give a Black superhero property the time of day until it has the seal of approval from white people, come out of the house and join us in the field, because we're getting stronger out here.
Maybe I didn't need to say all of that online. Overall, to me, how y'all felt about that? I just feel like it's very weird. I feel like it's very strange. I think that for them to not like to promote, the thing is, because I'm Black and I like them because there are two Black cisgender heterosexual males. I was like, okay, I like their content. I'm gonna push them up, but they don't like Blacks. They don't like Blacks, and he's saying the only reviews that I was getting from, the only information I was getting from was for Black people. I gotta wait till the real ones come out. The real reviews, girl, if you don't sit your light bright and stuff, I cannot. So that really frustrated me. I want to say their clock is ticking, but it's ticking down. But I feel like because they're becoming more white adjacent, they're gonna be okay in this world. They're not going to like people that look like themselves, and that's weird to me. That's very weird to me. But Go off, y'all. Do whatever y'all need to do. I think it's so weird to me. Next story up. So I thought that this was interesting. Y'all know that Phaedra was on Dancing with the Stars, and at the end of Dancing with the Stars, they asked the stars the questions. Well, she said something, and I was like, "This is a little out of control." But I'm going to play that first, and then it looks like the people that she was talking about has some stuff to say about it. So let's start here.
Housewives of Atlanta. Do you think you revived the show?
Well, of course I did. I revived most shows. Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine.
Back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you think you revived the show?
Well, of course I did. I revived most shows. Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine.
So I watched Married to Medicine, and she didn't do nothing. It's like she did not do anything on Married to Medicine. She did nothing. She added nothing. She didn't contribute nothing. She did that whole funeral or the whole rebirth. Didn't do nothing. And I'm thinking, I know she didn't just say out of her gums that she revives most shows. Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine. She could have talked about Traitors because she did get Traitors an Emmy. She ran that season. But Married to Medicine, no, thank you, sweetie. Haru said, I think she's too full of herself. Way too much. I'll take a quiet and said, not humble, not very, not humble, not very demure. Purple London said, just stop. Well, it looks like y'all know that. Thank you for approving my celebrity. Now, wait, is Haru giving people time off? Look, I only got 30 minutes. Let me keep going. But Vanna, I'm on you. I'm on you. Because you've been doing this a lot lately. Let's have a meeting. Somebody put a meeting on the calendar because she's been trying to act like, oh, I need PTO. I'm so sick. I need other. I'm on you. I'm on you. It looks like the people of Married to Medicine, that those people being Quad and Dr. Heavenly, had time to talk. And I'm going to play what they said because I'm with them on it. Let's go to what they had to say. Give me a second. Okay. Boom. You ready? Let's go.
It's not going to be able to. Okay, hold on.
Well, I need some in my refrigerator just in case. And they watch it out.
Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine. You're back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you think you revived the show?
Well, of course I did.
She said she revived Housewives.
Most shows. Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine.
And she said she revived Married. Baby, Miss Phaedra says she has come in and revived. I had to see it for myself. Says she has revived Real Housewives of Atlanta and has said she has also revived Miss Married to Medicine. Now, that is news to me because per what I can see in most of you with a good set of eyes, even if you had LASIK, honey, hell, if you had glaucoma, you still could see. She ain't not raising no numbers over here down to the Married to Medicine. I'm trying to understand, how do you revive a show when you just making faces? Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. How does that happen? If that is the case, then how about next season, season 12, we all just make faces? And let's see how revived the show will be.
You know what, quite honestly, I thought that was a kind of slap in the face because I honestly think, and you tell me what you think, did we not help her? I mean, your words, she was benched for 5 years. Those were your words.
Well, we didn't see her at all for 5 years. I mean, maybe sprinkles here and there, but not really much of anything. And if we're talking about revival, I would have to say she most certainly was resuscitated as I helped to usher her in to Married to Medicine. Okay, and I think it's the other way around. I think she's quite confused. I don't know, maybe she's been dropped on her head or something. I don't know. But I think when we're talking about reviving, I think it's the other way around. See, she did not revive Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine revived her career. And I'm just saying, and I would like for her to pay homage to the girls. I'm just saying, just on some real shit. and publicly say that you are known for reviving shows or you're reviving shows when you didn't offer that, we didn't get that. Like, it was crickets when it came down to her.
I mean, but she did good on Traders. From what I heard, I didn't see it, but
well, I mean, that's a great platform for her. She was being true to who she is, a trader.
Okay, all right.
Come see me. I'm saying come see me because I'm not the ones that you know, people be running around here like, oh, she might come see me.
We saw you season 11. I think we saw you, baby. I saw you already, baby. And you. Well, I'm not gonna give away the season, but you tickle me. I know David was mad at me because I laughed.
What? And publicly say that you.
Oh no, y'all turn your face. There's a poll in the chat. Did Phaedra Parks did Phaedra Creonta Parks revive bird medicine? Y'all tell me. I don't know. Is this a coincidence? I ask you. I don't know. Girl, it was a no for me. Next story up, and the last story of the day. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna take it back. I watched this interview that Mia Thornton did with Carlos King. There's several things that I feel about Mia. I'm gonna say this. I do feel like most times, 85%, she's authentically herself and she's giving her truth. But there are some parts of me is that she is a major manipulator and gaslighter, and I don't like it. And I feel like at this point, she's trying to make an enemy of Gordon, and it's just not going to happen for me. It's not going to happen for me because you did what you used him as a trick. And now you think you better than him because you found some clarity. Mia Thornton went on this live yesterday well, not the live, but she did a whole post. So on the Carlos King interview, she talked about how when she was at the strip club with the down to the lobster and the shrimp and the steaks, that she knew what he was about. He came in, she talked about within the interview that his disorder of bipolarism is a way he used strip clubs as a way to escape from his mindset. That's what she talked about in the Carlos King interview. Y'all go down and check it out. She was like, I didn't know that's why he was doing it. He used that to escape from like dealing with his mental issues. So he would spend more money, he would buy all of these things, and she used that to her advantage. Now she coming down here posting things on the gram, making it seem like, oh my God, he's an abuser. This and that. He's never hit her. She didn't say he hit. She feels like he preys on younger women. Those the girls who be in the strip club stripping. Like you were young in the strip club stripping. He goes where he goes, and it's these 19 to 26, 18 to 26-year-olds in there. I mean, I've been to a strip club in Miami before, and the people was oh. And I was thinking, what are we doing? But my frat brother was like, you gotta give everybody love. You gotta give everybody love. But the fact that now she's like, he's an abuser, he's this and that. You used him. And now you can't use him anymore. And now you're calling him an abuser because he's picking up ladies at a strip club, young people at a strip club. And you already know the reason why he's doing it, because he's trying to deal with his issues. Now, Gordon has a lot of work to do, but Mia trying to be the superhero in this whole situation, I don't know. It's just very weird to me. So I'm gonna read what she said. It's a lot, y'all. Let me read it. It says, met my soon-to-be ex-husband at Men's Club Charlotte when I was 19 years old. He would come into the club during certain seasons and spend endless amounts of money. Naturally, I was fresh bait. She was fresh. She works at a strip club where the men come in and spend money. Now she's looking at herself as bait. You wouldn't be bait if you wasn't even in the pool or in the sea or in the ocean. You were working at a place. It's just so. I'm sorry. It's weird to me. Now, if she was just a regular girl at high school, at high school, that's bait. But you being in the strip club and then people giving you money, how was that bait? I was fresh bait. You work at a strip club. He was doing what men do at a strip club. Anyway, naturally, I was fresh bait. Being a young and impressionable adolescent adult, he masterminded and manipulated me into thinking that he was a successful power pillar in the community. Maybe he once was, but his bones were buried deep. He won me in by showing interest in a charity organization that I was affiliated with and connecting me with prominent people in the city, completely grazing over one of our first conversations of his vague request. I don't know what that means. I'm looking for a woman who will make me a kept man. He will teach me what he knew in business, but needed me to be his worker bee. When I tried to distance myself, he started showing up at my house. Unannounced. And sorry, this is really small, y'all. I'm just trying to read it for you. Unannounced. And told me if I didn't follow his guidance, then I would never amount to anything. This is exactly how the first couple of years went. Trapped, confused, yet still found my way through it all. My 24-year-old self now sitting at the head seat of an maybe she meant executive table, running a multi-million-dollar business, providing for my children, driving custom cars, traveling the world, what many will call the dream life. What my soon-to-be ex-husband failed to share was that the excessive spending and lavish gifts were soon going to end, and I didn't know when to stop spending, and he didn't know how to stop buying women. After walking in on him having sex and making out with a friend of mine in our home, I soon decided that this was not what I wanted nor deserved. So I followed my heart and ran back to my love, Inc. But you didn't leave him, though. I ran back to my love, Inc. Inc. has been and will always be at my safe place. My soon-to-be ex-husband has lost his mind, became abusive. Oh, no, there's an app. Sorry, yeah. Lost his mind, became abusive, and threatened my existence, not knowing nor understanding what he was going through. He shared that he was bankrupt and needed my help, begged me not to leave him and for us to make it work. With less than gas money in his account, I decided to remain in the marriage and help him get back on his feet. Little did I know this would be the first of many rebuilding episodes that I would have to climb out of financial distress. So were you still with Inc. during this time that you decided to be with him, or why did you? Anyway, over the years, lots in between, I endured many levels of abuse from my soon-to-be ex-husband. He promised that if I ever tried to leave him, he would assure me that I would not live a prosperous life, that he made me and I would not be able to be successful without him. It took me over a decade to gain confidence and independence to my life on my terms. I'm tired of protecting a predator, one who pays for sexual favors and who preys on young women and manipulates them into being his ex-slaves. I'm setting myself free, and while I still haven't ended it all, I guarantee you he will not win this time. Mia, shut up. You are not innocent in this. I'm not gonna. Gordon's not innocent in this, but you definitely are not innocent in this, and I don't care. Y'all tell me who's such y'all want to thank you for coming into this morning meeting. Mia is a mess. Mia is delusional. Exactly. Y'all tell me how you felt about everything that we talked about. I gotta get out of here at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna be late for I got some stuff to do. Y'all, if you all want to know more about me and everything else I'm going, you can find me on Instagram. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where it should definitely be streaming right now. I have a long video that's gonna end this, but this is crazy. That being said, I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. On to next time.
Lembeck, and he is 39 years old. He just looks like some normal blue-collar guy. And guys, if I look stressed, I am. Because this story was so much to unpack. And this is his bio. My name is Will. I'm 38 and have been in prison since I was 16 years old. Growing up in prison has changed and matured me in ways that I did not know was possible. The laws have changed and I now have the chance at freedom in the next year or two. So I thought I would try to find some people in the real world to talk to so that I can have friends when I get out. Maybe more. Let's take it one day. My dream is to get out and make the most out of my second chance. I will never return to prison again. I have trained dogs for about 8 years now and really enjoy it. And hearing the dogs found a good home is the best. I am caring, patient, and loving, which is what they need. And I am happy that I can make that happen for them because, like me, we all deserve second chances. I like to play guitar, and about a year ago, I started painting and have lost myself in trying to learn and be creative. I love to joke around, laugh, and be silly. And he is a Virgo, and he did not put his hometown. He's been incarcerated since 2000, and his earliest release date is, he ain't shitting, next year. Literally 5 months from now, guys. But he was given a life sentence. On December 23rd, 2000, Limbick, 16, shot to death his parents Robert and Diana Limbick, his sister, and his 11-year-old brother Wesley in their home in Colville, Washington. The suspect also admitted to having sex with his sister after killing her. Her half-nude body was found by the sheriff's deputies in a roadside ditch with the rest of the family. Robert, 49, and brother Wesley, 12, suffered contact wounds, meaning the rifle was placed directly against their heads. Robert was shot 3 times in the head, Wesley once. Diana, 43, was shot 3 times in the head with 2 different rifles, and 4 times in the right arm, shoulder, and hands, possibly as she tried to ward off what was coming. Jolene, 18, was shot twice in the back of the head and once in the back. Secret warrant documents say that authorities believe 16-year-old William Limbick killed his parents, sister, and little brother in December after he was disciplined for secretly videotaping the 18-year-old girl in the shower. So the big sister finds the video that he took of her while she was in the shower. Jolene told her boyfriend, Dylan, as well as her parents about finding the video in the family's new video camera December 21st. Simpkins approached the detectives January 2nd after they had already searched the Limpkins' rural home a dozen miles southwest of Colville. Simpkins reportedly told police that Jolene showed her parents a video that showed her showering and then showed William masturbating while watching a duplicate copy of the shower video. Simpkins said that she showed the video to her parents and then erased it, but he didn't know whether the duplicate video was found or erased. And don't imagine this guy when you think of who's committing these crimes. It's this kid. This kid did all of that. I don't know, just seeing how little he is just like mind-blowing. And here's the family's tombstone. Also, in the midst of my research, I found a group on Facebook that basically does the same thing that I do. It's called WriteAPrisoner.com, Crimes Against Women and Children Exposed. And as you can see, they outed this girl named Loretta Peterson. I guess she was like trying to help him out, get some pen pals or whatever. You can pause to read. She was getting a lot of backlash for like trying to help him out, and this was her response. Now, everything you read on Sensational Murderpedia reflects accurate case details, you hateful, judgmental trolls. The life backgrounds of those who end up incarcerated are complex, and groups like these are meant to support people's rehabilitation or whatever, not gawk at their past and get off on your own self-righteousness. You trolls become more twisted and evil than anyone you can judge. Find something more interesting and meaningful to do with your wasted life. Wow. Oh, and if y'all thought that was crazy, someone's selling his handwritten letter. And from what I can see, it seems like it was another inmate and they were like trying to maybe be like pen pals or something. I don't know. What I can read, hey, wow, thanks for writing back. I forward to getting mail, even though I very much. So it sounds like you kind of like, do you have a TV in your room? quite a bit of TV, a lot of movies, favorite movies, ? Y'all can pause to try to read the rest. It's going for a whopping $25. And you know, I'm not necessarily hating on The Hustle either. I don't know. Guys, he might be out in 5 months. Can y'all believe that? You know, what makes this story sadder too is he had one older brother who was out of the home at this time, who still has to live with this and deal with this. Do y'all think there's any possibility that he can be a functioning member of society? Because I don't know. I'm scared.
Get busy. What you looking for? I got what you need. What you want, you can come get it from me. Yeah, I know that I've been busy as a bee, but I still got reviews, got stories, got the tea.